Hey, Playboy, run this shit, ho.
All right. Welcome to the
Fuck out of here.
Welcome to the
Fuck out of here.
Welcome to the
Fuck out of here.
I said welcome to the
Fuck Outta Here
podcast show. And I'm the guy that never lies unless I have to say so.
And it should be the dad, DJ Troop. What it is, what it do.
And we got a special guest. As of now, we have one guest. We got others coming soon.
We're supposed to have the whole United Screwed DJs, but unfortunately, we got Big T. Introduce yourself. Even though I said your name already, but you know what it is.
DJ Big T, aka Screwsiana's finest. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Let's give Big T a round of applause.
If y'all didn't know, now y'all know the actual day, June 27th. Y'all know, if y'all know, is the big Houston big thing, the June 27th freestyle. So, you know, we had to get some chop and screw DJs, you know, but unfortunately we got one right now. Hopefully the rest jump on. But, you know, you got the double cup. We got the June 27th, you know, playing all of this. So, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get straight into it.
Before we get into it, we always got to have a
Sayso moment.
I think November 18th was better than June 27th.
Sayso.
All right. That's why it's a Sayso moment, because it's just.
Hey, man, I don't give you the time you deserve.
Just because it was Drake, that's why.
Something I know. And my daughter's birthday.
But at the end of the day, that was original. Drake came on. He was, you know, he
reincarnated that motherfucker. He
He added his little sauce to it.
Yeah, that's all. But he got it from the actual June 27th. That's.
Hey, I bet you play June 27th in the club. Niggas gonna be like, yeah. Then you play Drake part. Niggas gonna be like, yeah.
The young niggas gonna be like, yeah. But
nigga, I'm the same age as Drake, and I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, the OGs gonna know.
There you go.
When Mo come on there, that's when the OGs gonna know.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, man. Oh, then came down. I finally listened to that, Derek, when he was like saying the dude birthday. Is that boy? I was like, oh, I really never paid attention.
A lot of people don't know it's actually the Mo birthday. And Big Mo said it at the beginning of the damn song. So everybody just thought it was something for DJ Screw, and it's like, no, it was a celebration, and they just did a fire-ass freestyle that came legendary. That's it.
Yep. So let's get this podcast.
A lot of people think it's Screw birthday too, man.
Yeah.
Not Screw birthday.
No, man, no. Do your research, people. Like the real fans, the people that follow DJ Screw, they know the actual birthday when he passed and everything. So it just, that's why they got Google.
They basically celebrate June 27th because that's when the freestyle was recorded.
Yes.
Correct.
And it was legendary.
And it's his homeboy birthday. Oh, big man, my name. Forgot his name. What's his damn name? What's that nigga name? I don't know. Anyway.
Why Cardi B look pregnant? If I'm watching the BET Wars too. Cardi B, she looked pregnant.
I was waiting for the game to come on. I was like, fuck them damn awards.
It just got it on. That's it.
Yeah, man. Anyway, so Big T, man, I'm telling you, Big T is the Big T. It's the Big T. All right, is DJ T? What's his name? DJ Trevor Mobs.
That's his real name, man.
It's DJ Big T.
DJ Big T. All right, man. So what made you
DJ Big T?
DJ Big T. Okay. All right, man. DJ Big T, man. What made you get into the screw culture? I know you're from Louisiana, correct?
I was actually born in Wisconsin, but I was raised in Louisiana. I spent a lot of my life down here, kind of back and forth. But majority of my life, Louisiana, and
when did you move?
I did come up on the screw culture when I was down here. So, I had a cousin that had a cut dog, and he used to have screw tapes, and that was the first time I heard it. Just listening to him banging his shit in his trunk, and inquiring and wanting to know what that sound was because it sounded good to me. And he would tell me, you don't know nothing about that. I wasn't nothing but about 7, 8 years old, so he telling me, you don't know nothing about that, man. This that screw. Yeah. And once I started hanging around him, I was listening to it more and more. And really, one thing about me, I always wanted to be a DJ, but screw was like, it kind of just really made me want to do it even more. Okay. Just seeing, different DJs do it, and then just the work ethic of the originator. So many tapes he put out, just effortlessly, straight vinyl, no computer, no nothing, man. Just hands. So
thanks. Man, we got DJ Too Fresh to jump on the Zoom. What up?
What's up, Truth?
Ain't shit.
What up, Mr. DJ?
What up, Fresh?
Hey, what's happening, show?
No, let's go. Since Too Fresh on there, ask him this, ask him the same question. How you got into the screw, all into screw music and being a DJ, doing screw music, all of that good stuff.
Well, for me, it was 2000. I was in the military, and my roommate, I had just got to Louisiana. I was down Fort Polk, and my roommate had left out the room, and I just noticed the music. I was like, dog, are you playing a tape? Like, why that don't sound like that? Like, he was like, no, man, that's that chopped and screwed. It's like, oh, for sure. And first song I heard was UGK. The first song I heard was UGK. What's the name of that joint? I can't even remember the name of it, but ever since then it was like, I'm with that. That's what I'm rocking with. But then they came to a point where they wasn't chopping nothing that I like. I wanted to hear the music that I like. So watch me a couple videos, and the rest is history, man.
And that's the thing is like you from DC, right?
Yeah, I'm from DC.
So that's crazy how, because when I first started, I thought it was just I'm from Louisiana. I'm like 2-3 hours away from Houston. So I'm thinking that it's like, that's just a Louisiana, Texas thing. And it's like, no, and you started like meeting DJs from all over.
Nah. They moved to Louisiana. That's how they got into the culture.
No, I'm just saying, like, even to say, because he was in the military, even to say, like, his
he was in Alexandria.
Huh?
He was in Alexandria. He said,
no, I'm saying Too Fresh. Whoa, what?
Yeah, nigga, he was in Alexandria.
Yeah, but he was in the middle. He original from DC. You would think that you wouldn't listen to nothing, like, even to catch his ears, like, don't listen to that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
That's the good thing.
So how you got introduced to Screw, Derek? What made you like that? What was the first song you heard? Because I know the first song.
Shit.
This is cool. Mine's gonna go over y'all head because the first song I heard, if y'all listen to the Ghetto Boys, I know y'all gotta have the Ghetto Boys if y'all did this.
Everybody.
Yeah, Boogwish Bill had a Friday the 13th freestyle. It wasn't a freestyle, it was a song like "Oh Fuck" Chuck's on the killing spree. That was like in 95. No, not even 95, like 90. I was 5 years old. My brother had a tape and it was screwed up. I don't know how in the fuck. I don't think it was actually screwed at the time, but the tape was real slow. And like it sounded good. And I was like, wow, this is shit. And like probably like 6 years later, as I got older, the first thing I heard was a UGK song, Tell Me Something Good. Tell me something with that sample. What's up with that bulge in your khakis? I heard that screwed and shot first. I was like, ooh, I said that shit cool. And ever since that, I really didn't pay attention. And I stopped paying attention. Then in high school, Derek came pick us up, went to orientation. He had Chameleonaire and Paul Wall, Get Your Mind Correct, Screwed and Chop. That nigga played. Was in there. I said I never cheat on my money. That song. He played that whole bitch Screwed and Chop. I was like, yeah. But man, when it gets jealous, yep. I was like, yeah, nigga, that's it. And like I fuck with screw music ever since then, bro.
I don't know the actual song, but I know it was, like you say, it was a tape, and it was like my older cousins and like was listening to it, and it was just like I heard the scratches and it was like how you was scratching, it had like some thunder and all it was like because it was like a blend of like different songs, like it was like an intro. And when I heard it, I was like, man, what that is? And he was like, that's some screw music, nigga. And it was like, and I just having older cousins just listen to that, and it's like introduced me into that, like got to DJ Screwed, and it became to Michael Wise, OG Run C, and all of this. So it's like that's how I pretty much got introduced. I don't know the actual song, but I feel like it was an intro with different songs, and it was just like that shit was just amazing to me. And my sister daddy, he had just like a turntable, but it was just like one of them, like like the original record player just with one. So and it was like every day it was just like that was my thing of just to walk out the house and just skirt like that, and that was the thing. And I was like, man, it just to be a DJ, and I think that was cool, like to do the scratching and shit. And so that's how I got into it. But I actually like started doing my own screw in the chop. It was in 2012. I'm never gonna forget that when I wasn't working, I went on YouTube and I was like, bro, how the fuck to do this shit? And I studied the videos and everything. And it's like, all right. And I just started doing it until I got the hang of that bitch. I was like, all right, I'm on now, like, and just started doing this shit. So when y'all actually started like doing your own mixtapes and songs and start, all of that.
My first mixtape is crazy.
Oh, well, go ahead.
My first mixtape was Best of Michael Jackson.
Oh,
and
shit.
I put that joint on that Piff, and to this day that joint's still doing numbers.
Damn, Michael Jackson, wow.
Still doing numbers on that Piff.
Damn, boy. I didn't even think of it to say Michael Jackson. Wow, that's what's up. Shit.
And that was before he died. I ain't wait till he died. That was before he died. You feel me?
What you got, Big T, when you started?
I actually started really just mixing my own shit like 04, 05. I ain't really started posting it till like 2009. I want to say that's when I started my YouTube and started posting my mixes. Right. And I'm actually on my second channel. My first channel got, deleted or whatever. So this little second channel, I'm trying to bring it back up and get it where it needs to be. Staying consistent and
hey man,
that quiet word.
I see you doing it because every time I go on Instagram, I'm seeing you posting videos. So I was like, you being consistent as I see. So I already, I see it. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of that, man, the team just dropped the tape. All Summer Sibling Part 7 is out right now. I just posted a video from one of the tracks I did. It's out right now on my YouTube. So, going down for the June 27th, man.
Yeah, I see it was on Audio Mac. Man, Too Fresh doing it rolled. So, man, let me ask y'all, like, how y'all came as a group, how y'all met. Because I know, like I said, I know K-Sin, which is he not here, but I knew him first because he living I'm from Lafayette. And I met him, you know what I'm saying, and then we started doing our stuff. But like how you all got all to a group and became United and Screwed DJs, like how that came about.
Ooh, it was actually all the bosses from different crews came together. It was like when we first started, it was like maybe like 6 different crews, a mesh of like 6 different crews, man. To the roster that we have today that's really solidified. Just reaching out through YouTube, talking to each other through social media, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that's how we locked in. Since we've been together, we've probably put out over 1,000 tapes, bro.
Sheesh.
With that being said, what was y'all, not to cut y'all, but what was y'all most let's say viewed, streamed tape as like what was the most popular one out of all the tapes y'all did?
All the tapes we did, I mean,
oh man, that's good.
Of course, you got your certain people like certain artists. So all the Drakes that we didn't touch, Jones did numbers before they get pulled down. You know, somebody report them or something like that. But I know myself. I've had Fabulous. I've did a few Fabulous mixtapes, and he retweeted them. I got a Dage Loaf that's almost at 100,000 downloads.
That's what's up.
Yeah. T, what you got? What you think?
I don't know about group tape, man, because like first said, we did so many, and a lot of them did numbers. I want to say, for me, really the Aaliyah tape. I got a lot of love from that Aaliyah tape, and people still asking me when I'm gonna put it back on platforms. And then the G Perico, that tape I did. That's that was pretty up there. Crazy story about that G Perico situation. My cousin, Cairo, he's actually a rapper. He didn't want to put me on G Perico. It was like a random ass day. He was just like, "Cuz, I need you to listen to this EP, man." This nigga named G Perico out of Cali. Just a little quick little EP, man. You can chop it up, man, easy. And that's how I knew of G Perico, man. And I tell him to this day, like, bro, if it wasn't for you, like, that shit would have never happened, bro. If you would have never hit me up that day and tell me, look, check out this EP, bro.
You would never heard of the dude.
I ended up doing it for Choptober. I forgot what year it is. Never heard of this dude. Never.
Damn.
Never. And I ended up doing the Screwworthy. So, yeah. I think that's, my best one yet. And a few of my live mixes, I've been getting, some love from the artists too. So that's a big plus. And Worthy too. I found out about Worthy through G Perico.
All right. I wanted to ask y'all that, knowing that y'all do so many artists and shit like that, and like you said, the tapes do numbers. Like, do y'all like get like y'all feel like some type, like y'all have like y'all feel some type of way when an artist like retweet your shit or like it, or because I know it's like, for me, I don't like it. At the beginning, it was like I want to tag the artist and stuff like that, but it's like I started thinking like, man, that nigga ain't gonna see it, or he gonna be like, oh, you some type of like copyright or some shit like that, this and that. So, but after a while, it's like you start getting the likes, and they start seeing it and shit like that. So how y'all feel whenever like an artist retweeted like the posts and shit like that?
I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Screwed up right now. It's going down. Don't think it's don't call it a comeback.
Every day, June 27th.
Oh damn! Is it too right?
I don't know how Fresh just timed it like that. But he timed it so well.
About
for real,
niggas know about the I got it from the.
I mean, he been froze up.
Go ahead and do yours, T. Because
I say for me, it's cool, man. It's cool to see the artists really tap in and show love. So, I'm very appreciative of it. That means, I kind of feel you what you were saying, Truth, about, tagging the artist and not thinking they gonna see it. And, I had that thought, I'm not gonna lie, but I figured, why not still just tag them? Because they might come back to it. Because I've had artists come back and, look and listen and, they'll comment. So just kind of roll with it now. And I'm seeing now more artists are showing love. So,
and I think now,
cool.
I think now like is more artists like even major artists, like they're starting to get into the screwed culture and stuff like that, because it's getting to that mainstream and stuff like that. So I think more people are seeing it, and it's not to say like we know like Screw is the originator, and you got Michael Watts and OG Run C, but it's like, and they got their crew and stuff like that, but it's like you got a lot of DJs that might not even be in the group that are better than some of the people in the group. Not to saying like nobody better than whatever, but it's like I might do that tape better than you. Mine might do more numbers than you, and it's like you just want that recognition, like just hey, because I felt some type of way whenever, like I felt good when OG Run C started liking my shit, and I was doing my shit, just posting on my Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, like I grew up listening to this man. It's like you liking something that I did, so I was like, it's pretty cool. So
like with that being said, is there beef in the Screw community?
It's real.
Is there a beef in the Screw community, like with different DJs?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Let me add into that question. I wish Fresh was in your, because I know.
Yeah, this would be this. Fresh need to hit on this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Because I know I seen the whole y'all United Screwed DJs like kind of like going on the other DJs that made their group, and then they just try to copy what y'all doing. And so I seen that type of beef stuff. So can you explain the stuff that you know about it? Because I know Fresh and KSN, I seen it on Twitter going back and forth with the dudes and stuff like that.
To be honest with you, I really don't know as much as those guys, because I kind of stay to myself and get the music done and things of that nature. But I will say, when I was, interacting, it was more of us being, creativity and originality, and it just kind of was seeming plain over there for a nice little bit. So, I mean, that's what I feel it was. It's just, at some point, you can't do it forever. You got the younger generation coming behind you, and they may be better. We not taking nothing from y'all, but at some point, you got to pass the torch.
Yeah, man, damn, I wish Fresh was in your.
That's just my take on it. I know Fresh he can explain it better than me, because like he was there. He was like in it. I kind of saw bits and pieces.
Yeah, I seen the back and forth.
But yeah, I remember that.
It was crazy. I was like, I didn't even think that it was like that, like to even happen like that. But it's like, it's like, hey man,
what can cause that? Is it like I heard you were saying like the younger generation? I heard you were saying like the younger generation come up, you gotta, there always gonna be somebody after you because you can't do this forever. But is it like a creative differences that they just don't like the way they do it, or is it like what would be the issue? Because like basically you're all screwing and chopping music, so it's like what would be like the confrontation with that? It's like oh, that nigga he don't slow it too, he don't do it too slow. Oh, he chopping it all wrong. Like how can y'all like how's that differences in that culture? Because like everybody's screwing and chop music. So that's what I want to know.
I think it was more of them kind of making it seem like they started it and not really giving Screw his props. So I think that's where the issue really started, because I remember Marksman. Shout out to Marksman. I ain't heard from him in a minute, but shout out to him. I remember he made a tape, and he was referring to the originator, the person who really started it. And I think that's kind of where it spiraled out of control, and Ron C started, putting out little tapes, doing sneak disses and, things of that nature. And like I said, from what I see, it's just us being creative and original, and not just, kind of just putting out any little simple tape, and that's what makes us united, because you got all these different styles of DJs in one group. No different from, they group, but it's just creative, original.
Right.
And still keeping the Screw legacy alive.
Right. I feel you.
That's just my take.
That's crazy. It just because I still see it now. Like other DJs do have they still. I don't know what's the whole beef thing because I seen OG Run C go back and forth with DJ Artillery, and they going back and forth on Instagram, and it's like for what though? It's like what is the? I don't know if it's it's a personal thing or it's Screw, but it's it became to a point where it's oh let's do some tracks and who got the better track, and it's bro, and it's OG Run C is his name says it, OG. You know what I'm saying? It's why you come in the game? I know the dude, he not as old as OG Run C, and he ain't been doing it as long as him. So it's why would you come in the game and just feel you could feel you the best, but it's just respect the OGs that came before you because you wouldn't do that to Screw because he was the originator. So why would you know what I'm saying, do that to Michael Watts or OG Run C? So that shit just, I don't know. That's crazy, man.
Be like that, man. So
it is, man. It is.
That's some weird. That's man. That's I don't know. That was gonna be beef in any type of community that you go in. If it's DJing, screw and chop music, anything, they go always have some type of disagreement or hate.
And it just because it's be black.
I'm about to say niggas.
It could be a determining factor.
Y'all doing the same thing. What you oh, you're not sure?
Could be a determinant factor.
OG, you're not OG Ron C. You ain't sure not Screw? Well, OG, no, he got it from Screw. You're nigga, nigga, I originated it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Who getting celebrated right now? June 27th. Screw.
I feel like it's gonna be an ongoing battle, man.
Hey, man, we gotta get OG Ron C on the podcast
because people gonna always feel the way they feel, and this is what 20 plus, 30 plus years in, and people are set in their ways at that point.
Oh yeah, you can't get them. Yeah, we gotta ask OG Ron C if you want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, because like you say, he OG in the game, so it's I want to hear his perspective into the whole
culture.
Yeah, because and it probably he probably because we know everybody that listens to Screw music, him and Michael Watts started and they went their separate ways. So it's they didn't when Michael Watts was doing it when Screw was alive. So it's it's a whole lot because it's like you said, it's still going till now. It's still
they was coming at Watts hard.
Yep, even the whole even the artists
hard. Bro was coming at that nigga hard.
Especially that nigga. That nigga don't play.
His songs
back to back.
That nigga said, man, you not finna talk about my nigga while my nigga ain't here to defend himself. Man,
that nigga don't play. What? I was thinking that the other day because I was listening to Trey new tape, and I was bro, these
48 hours?
Yeah,
that bitch jam too.
Hell yeah. And I was bro, and I was these dudes, the Screwed Up clique is so they talk about everybody that passed away, and it's they keep their names alive. And I was bro, when I pass away, I hope my crew keep me alive like that, because these man, every tape, you gonna hear a Screw name or Mo or Hawk, anybody that passed away. And I said that's love for real. That's some real true love. Them niggas was down for Screw, and Screw helped them get to where they at, and it's they ain't never forgot. Man, Screw forever and alive. Shit, look at it. People still, people hollering Screw and listen to Screw music. So I think that's dope, man.
What's up? So how y'all feel about
all over the world?
Hell yeah.
How y'all feel about because me and Derek, we ran across some people that was calling it slow and reverb.
Yeah, how you feel about that, bro?
How you feel about that? These people saying y'all listen to
slow and reverb?
Yeah, that's what they calling it, slow and reverb. How y'all feel about that? Because that's disrespectful to the culture. I feel that's
they just don't know no better. And we living in the age now, you know, people are doing dumbass shit for likes. So, you know, they probably doing it for likes.
And
you know, a lot of that just comes
too.
from the ignorance.
And
yeah, you're right. So yeah, that's what I say. That's why I think it comes from, that ignorance of, you know, not knowing the history. And that's really with anything. You can post a video talk about something and don't know what the hell you talking about because you ain't did the proper research.
True.
So yeah, it's fucked up. And you got DJs now on YouTube actually calling that shit slowed and reverb. So, you know, that's even more fucked up.
Yeah, that's I don't even like this.
I remember I had somebody had screwed.
My honest opinion, I feel like
you can go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel like more people would listen to Screw. No, you good. But I feel like more people would listen to Screw and Chop music if it didn't have as many as it had now. If they listen to the right DJs, I think their perspective of Chop and Screw would, you know, I think it would be a little different. Because now you got, you know, I ask people all the time, do they listen to Screw? Men and women. I got more females listening to Screw. I'm noticing.
Yep.
A lot of more females are starting to listen to Screw now. So, you know, just, you know, thinking about shit like that. And I asked them, I said, okay, you know, who you listening to? And, you know, they'll tell me a few DJs, and then be DJs that just, you can tell they ain't really just mixing. They ain't mixing shit. They just, you can tell they pressing buttons and shit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. Cause I'm like, where do y'all find these DJs, man? Where do y'all find them?
If niggas on YouTube,
and, you know, I let them, you know, man, look, I send them, you know, a couple of songs of mine, and, you know, they be like, okay, well, yours is a whole lot different from theirs. And I'm like, well, because, you know, take my time with mine. I'm like, really, I become so OCD with it. Like, I've learned he taught me this. Because you see motherfuckers are still jamming this shit 20 plus years later, you know. It's really about, you know, getting that bitch sounding right, you know, blending, you know, all that shit. It makes a difference. And, you know, that's how you get that longevity, that quality. Motherfuckers be jamming your shit 20 years later, man. That'd be a blessing.
True.
And really just knowing the art form of it. Because the shit is really like an art form.
You gotta put practice. You gotta put time into your craft. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just like a basketball player, a football player. They practice this shit. So it's like, cause that's how I started. And it's like you know that shit don't sound good, but you know, when you start, you gotta keep practicing. You start letting your people around you start hearing what you're doing. And it's like, and you start telling you like, hey man, this shit off or this and that, da da da. So it's like, this, like you said, the whole thing with the damn slow and reverb, like they're not even chopping the shit. They just slowing it down and just putting the reverb to the bitch, and it's like, right. Nigga, that shit whack.
Very whack. So.
Stop the madness, please.
Yeah, man. I had commented on YouTube one time. It had somebody.
Another thing they need to stop too.
Go ahead, T.
You can go ahead.
Oh, another thing they need to stop. They need to stop doing these rush jobs. People is not worried about the quality, the creativity, the originality. They just want to be first. And sometimes being first ain't good, especially if your shit just put together.
Yep.
So, you know, it makes a difference, man. For motherfuckers that really, you know, jam the shit. They ain't looking for no shit that's, you know, just put together and rushed. So, you know, motherfuckers need to stop that shit too.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
So with that being said, shit.
Yeah, man. I wish everybody was, you know, K-Sitting them, everybody was there, because I wanted to know, a little bit more about what they do, But at the end of the day, it's like I already know, but I wanted to give y'all the platform and shit like that because I know as a DJ that do screw music, like to give y'all the platform and stuff like that. And it was the perfect day too, June 27th. So
it's real, man.
But hopefully we can get y'all back, as the whole group. So
yeah, man. But man, T, man, we appreciate you for being.
Yeah, I know, man. To really just hear, the other DJ story.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. We appreciate you though, bro, for holding it down.
For real.
For people who wouldn't hear. So, like, man, much love for that, bro.
Appreciate it, my dog.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. I really do appreciate. This is my first podcast, so this is pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie, this is pretty dope.
It's all good, man. Thank you for coming.
Shout out
bro.
to y'all podcast. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck with them boys, good. Man. Fuck out of here podcast.
It's so, all man, good, man.
Before we go, we always do the fuck out of here of the week, and like since you're the guest. What we usually do is we usually say like whatever going on in the world that we don't like, because somebody pissed you off, somebody did something at work, in life. We say what we gotta say and we press the buttons. We'd be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. Da 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 da.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
So since you're the guest, you'll be the first one to do it.
Who you would like to get the fuck out of here?
Man, fuck out of here to the haters, man. Fuck out of here. You're not stopping nothing. I'm just here to tell you, not stopping nothing.
Fuck out of here.
Helping me. You're helping me more than you're hurting me. You just don't know.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you, bro, for stopping by, man. My fuck out of here of the week, it goes to inconsistent people and these crazy ass inconsistent people who think they deserve everything and ain't trying to work for it. So y'all can get the
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. I've been dealing with some inconsistent people myself, so it's real.
Hell yeah.
Okay, mines go to the people that's doing this slowed verb. Y'all get the fuck out of here.
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 Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
All right, man. With that being said, man, we appreciate Big T DJ for stopping by, man. Let's give him a round of applause. And man, hopefully we can get all.
Thank y'all. I surely appreciate it, man.
No problem. Hopefully we can get all y'all together next time. We're gonna set that up.
Hell yeah.
In the meantime, in between time, I'm the guy that never lies unless I have to say so.
And it should be the dad DJ Troop.
We are the Fuk Outta Here podcast.
It's DJ Big T, aka Louisiana's finest, man.
Let's go, man. Appreciate it, dog.
Appreciate y'all, homie.
For sure, man. Appreciate y'all having me again, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem. Deuces, man. Delay.
My boy, delay shit, man.
Matter
of fact, it made me think of Chris when Chris first started. His computer was delayed like a motherfucker, just like that.
Delayed, boy. I'm on to the next subject. This nigga like, oh.
I was like, damn.
Man, cuz got a delay, cuz.
So man, we doing a
just run with old girl, yeah.
Like right today or what?
I'll see if she can do it right now.
All right. Man, I was about to see.
Let's see right now.
Her just won an award.
What you did?
When you hit up early today or just like
right when we was doing the podcast.
Oh. And you like look. I was like, nigga, I see my phone is right here.
I wasn't excited. I just don't want to show you. Like,
no, I know, but I seen it like it was like my phone right there, and I seen it. It popped up.
Yeah, man.